Hey guys, I'm back. You don't want this one either. Grand Junction preschool classroom, second quarantine. These are going to overlap. If your kiddo was in preschool last week, December 8, 9, 10, and 11, 8, 9, 10, and 11, they're going to have to quarantine. The quarantine, they approved the CDC's 10 and 7 quarantine. This is for non-symptomatic individuals, so this does apply. This is not going to be a long quarantine, and there's some options in here. Contact your professional. Ask Mesa County will be contacting you. Ask them about that. They should be the expert. Let me help you out with the math. Let me mention this first. This is a tricky one. I worked a lot today about this because I feel very uncomfortable about this quarantine. I'm not asking for you to blow up Mesa County's lines. Please don't do that. If you want to offer me some suggestions or advice, please, I'm all ears. I've learned a lot, but I'm frustrated with how this investigation went down. This quarantine is my knowledge, what I've gained, the individual that I've worked with gave information to the investigator about their child complaining of a runny nose after waking up. Parent went in to investigate the runny nose. It didn't exist. We didn't see a runny nose on this individual child for 2 days, Thursday or Friday. But because the parent told the investigator that their child complained of a runny nose, we're where we are today. And you've got to quarantine your kiddo. So, I'm not privy to all the information. I've done a heck of an investigation today, I feel, and that's what I've got. So I know there's a lot of restaurant and bar owners out there complaining. I'm not there yet. I have a good relationship with Mesa County and my licensing specialists and intend to keep that. But I'm really frustrated on this one. I felt like the investigation should have been better. I know they can't be transparent, but the parent was great to work with and highly credible. So that's where we're at. Okay, so if your kiddo, most of these kids that this affects, if you're already on quarantine, just consider it overlapping. Again, if you were in care December 8, 9, 10, and 11 last week, Tuesday through Friday, the day after that starts your quarantine. But again, if your child is asymptomatic, is not symptomatic, then you can follow the 10 or 7 rule. Again, contact your professional. Ask Mesa County, the COVID folks that are going to call you and do their investigation for you and your child. But let me throw this at you. If your kiddo was with us through December 11th, that's Friday, last Friday, on the 12th will be the first day of their quarantine. Assuming they're non-symptomatic, today is day 5. Wednesday the 16th is the 5th day. If you were to schedule your child for a COVID test on Thursday, the 17th, and they were negative, by how I interpret the 7-day quarantine, they could be out after the 18th. And Saturday the 19th, they could be back to normal. If you choose not to test and they're asymptomatic, then it would be a 10-day quarantine, which would take you 7, 8, 9, 10 through December 21st, through next Monday. They could be back in our care on the 22nd. And more importantly, they could be home and with family and others possibly, if it's recommended, after that 10 days. So I'm going to make sure it's already on our Facebook page, the flyer and I'll send it out in the attachment to this email for the 10 and 7-day quarantine, which CDC has approved. And Mesa County just pushed the button and approved that today. And again, that's just for those that are not symptomatic. If you're symptomatic, recommendation still is get tested, 14 days, that kind of thing. So, okay, that's what we've got. this is the jungle we're going to be living in. We already are. Thank you, parents, for being so supportive. And I'm sorry about this one. I really worked hard to try to bring light to the investigation. I just got a bad taste in my mouth on this one, but I'm not concerned about discovery on this. I just feel the stress that it brings to some of our families, and I want to get it right. Following the science, following the direction. I'm just not confident in the investigation in this one. But it's where we're at. I've pushed all the buttons. I've made all the phone calls that I'm able to. So if you want to offer me some help, some advice, guidance, reach out. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.